And I'm back. Try again real quickly. Skip. Yes, I know. You get unique shit if you do the beginning. Soldier, knight, hunter, priest, magician. Yeah, I could. Sorry, what? Oh, god damn it. Let me check and see if my fucking audio is hearable. Testing. Okay, no, it has to be on your end. I just heard my audio. Sometimes my mic has issues and it pops, skips, but, yeah. And I've never tried playing that class. Not bad. And the two hands. Yeah. At this point, I'm just fucking around. Okay. Let me see. Let me go back a little bit on the stream. Yeah. Let me test it. Okay, testing. Okay, it's good. Sometimes the mic gets a little bit fucked up. It's old. Headset's kind of beaten down. Yeah, it's just the consequences of having an old beat up headset that I can't really replace right now. Wanderer. Yeah, let's do Hunter. I actually like that, so we'll stick with that. I like everything but the fucking cap. That cap is doofy looking.
King Alant the 12th.
I go with my fucking doom as soon as I can move.
Braves.
It was okay. It wasn't huge or anything. I streamed some on launch day. I've had a lot of shit going on lately, man, and I wasn't streaming as much as I should have been because of that. My dad and my mother almost, no, nothing close to Cuphead, unfortunately. My father and my mother almost died, and my mother's still currently in the hospital, and I got sick with the flu. So... I mean, it's pretty simple, really. My father already has lung issues to a certain extent because he smokes. And he had a heart attack. He got the flu. It's been coming back with a vengeance, type A. And it really, really, really made him sick because he has a weaker immune system and weaker lungs. So he was really fucked up, and he pulled through, but there was a chance we were honestly worried he would have to go to the emergency room from it. And then my mother, she got the flu, which is not good because she has a lung issue. She has COPD. It affects your lung capacity. And then she got pneumonia due to like a whole oxygen thing. She got fluid in her lungs, and then the combination of the flu and pneumonia nearly killed her. We had to call the emergency room in the middle of the night, and then I tried to get an ambulance with her to go with her to the emergency room, and they wouldn't let me, so then I took an Uber and waited an hour at the fucking ER, and then they wouldn't let me visit her. So all that trouble for nothing, because they didn't want people to bother her. It was bullshit. And then I came down with the flu, and I just felt like utter ass. So my dad was sick, my mother was in the hospital, and I felt like shit. But thankfully my dad pulled through. I'm feeling a lot better now. And while my mother is still in the hospital, she's gonna be okay. She's gotta wait there a couple more days before she can come home. So... with all of this... all of this happened like right around the launch of God of War, unfortunately, so I didn't play it at launch as much as I would have liked. Obviously, shit got in the way. Believe it or not, I'm actually getting... Believe it or not, actually, the majority of my views right now are coming from shorts. I've been getting a lot of success with shorts. I did hit a milestone on my channel. I hit 250,000 views. That's pretty crazy. That's 250,000 views. Now that everything is coming out better, yeah, it's fine, man. Do what you gotta do. Really? got a single hit on me. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Now, when I meant things coming out, I meant I'm feeling better. I don't feel like 100% yet. I'm not fully recovered, but I'm a lot better than I was when I first got sick. My dad has made it through. He's doing a lot better. Once again, he's still under the weather, but before he couldn't hardly speak. And now that my mom's come home, things are looking up. So now that things are looking up, I'm going to get back to streaming more. It's been my goal, or at least it was before all this shit happened, to start streaming every day and start making videos every day. And all this stuff got in the way. Now that I'm doing better, I'm going to try to get back to it. Because YouTube is designed, the more you stream, the more you make videos, the more frequently, the more they push you. YouTube wants people that will keep people coming back. They want people who routinely will keep coming back. So they've literally designed it so if you're constantly uploading, you're gonna get way more views. I mean, I kind of get what you're saying, but it's not really that much of an issue for me, man, because I game every day anyway.
Soul of the lost.
Later today, I'm probably going to switch over, well, later tonight. Probably going to switch over to Xbox. And Twitch, since Xbox for some fucking reason can't stream on YouTube for this section. Because I'm playing a Plague Tale Requiem on Xbox. And a game I'm really interested in just came out today called Somerville. It's made by the same team that did Limbo and Inside. I was a really big fan of those games, so. And it's an Xbox exclusive. No, man, I totally get that. If you know, don't ever feel like you've got to or you're obligated to, man. I'm thankful that people watch me at all. Still kind of blows my mind that I made it to 250,000 views. Like, I never thought I would get to this point at all. I mean, that's 250,000 views. It just feels unreal that 250,000 people have seen my videos, my stream. I mean, it literally took me a year and a half, right, to get to 10,000 views. A year and a half to get to 10K. And at the time, I'm like, oh man, 10,000. And now I'm at 250,000, you know. It's over that by now. But I'm somewhere in the 250K region. But I totally get it, man, if shit happens, you know? I don't want to pressure anybody to watch me or make them feel like they have to. I feel like it's kind of asshole-ish when streamers do that and try to guilt their viewers. Yeah. Plus, I hope that I'm, you know, at least moderately entertaining. I try to be entertaining. I put a lot of effort to try and be more entertaining than other streamers. I've noticed that a lot of streamers don't really say much when they're streaming. Like, they'll make a lot of gestures and be like, ooh, ah, oh, but they're not really saying much, you know what I mean? They're just reacting. Most of the time you can tell it's exaggerated, like they don't care. It's just they're hamming it up for the camera. And of course, I mean, it's cool to show emotions. And I'm not saying streamers shouldn't show emotions or whatever, but I'm saying you can clearly tell when a streamer's just being like, oh my god, for the camera. And it's not genuine. And so I try to be genuine, and I try to have like real conversations with people, and talk about the game that I'm playing. Like, a lot of streamers will play the game and they'll just say like, ooh, that was scary or something like that. I try to actually say this, and this about the game, and the game was made by this person, and the game came out in this year, and this is this place in this series, and, you know, actually talk about the game, because I know a lot about the games that I talk about. So, and then I try to respond to people that watch my streams, so a lot of streamers will just sit there and not respond. I hate it when they do that. Smile, you motherfucker. Either way, excuse me. I say that, you know, just because, like I said, there's so many streamers at this point that you have to do something to stand out if you want to get anywhere. And so I had to take a long, hard look. I go to photo mode because it pauses the game. I had to take a long, hard look. What am I, and what do I bring to the table? And one, I'm really good at games. I'm not like the best in the world, but I'm well above average. And unlike a lot of people who are like really good at one game, like Ninja's really good at Fortnite, I'm pretty much good at everything I play. Like, just about any game I play, you'll see me pick it up and kick ass in it. So that's one of the things I bring to the table, because a lot of people want to watch people that are good. I know a lot about the games. That is my ace in the hole, and that is one of the things that I hardly see streamers do. A lot of the streamers, they only know surface level shit about the games. They can't tell you about the lore. I can tell you the game, the engine that makes it, who made it, the lore of the game, that, you know, what year it came out, how it relates to other games in this series, and that's not something that a lot of people can do. And, you know, last but not least, I try to be genuinely funny. And like I said, I had to sit down and think about all this. Because if you don't stand out, you're not going to get anywhere. Just straight up. There are millions of people streaming. If you don't stand out, you're going to get lost in the crowd. Also, on top of all of that, another key component, let me see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I get it, man. I try to make the streams, I try to make it about me, not the game, okay? Because there are a lot of streamers, like a lot, who only really became popular because of a trend or a game. Like Ninja, literally only fucking popped off because of Fortnite. And I really, really, really did not want that to be me. Okay? Because I want people to watch me, not the game, for one. And two, I didn't want to be pigeonholed into playing the same shit over and over again, because that just sounds really awful, being forced to play only one game. And three, because as soon as that fad is done, you're done. Like, Ninja was like the most popular streamer in the world, and now he's like next to nothing compared to what he was. I mean, he's still doing better than most people, but he's nothing because people liked him for Fortnite because of a fucking trend. I want people to like me for me. And when people like you for you, they'll watch you no matter what you play. Even if they don't like the game, they'll watch you. That's the goal. Jesus Christ, that's fucking brutal. And also just because, like, it just fits me better, if it makes sense, because when you have people who watch you for you, you have a smaller group of people who watch you, but they're more dedicated. And I'd much rather have, like, a small group of people that genuinely care to watch my shit than just, like, a shit ton of people that are just catching up with the newest fad. Honestly, it still blows my mind that people can even play games and make a living off of playing games. I have seen such a dramatic shift in gaming and nerd culture in my lifetime already, and I'm only 26. Oh, I'll be 27 next year. Either way, because, you know, my dad, he was born in the 70s, and he was in the D&D era. He was the D&D generation, Gen X. Like, he was in high school when D&D became a thing. And nerd culture, you know? And so he saw the original gaming. He played fucking Pong and Atari, PlayStation 1. And, you know, I grew up. And for like the first 10, 12, 15 years of my life, yeah, D&D, nerd culture was frowned upon. Games were frowned upon. When I was a little kid, people used to make fun of me for gaming. Like, oh, look, it's a game. They literally said that and pointed and laughed at me when I was a kid. And they're like, oh, he's a nerd. I got bullied for being a nerd. And then somewhere along the way, that all changed. During my, like, in the later part of my teens, gaming hit the fucking mainstream, nerd culture hit the mainstream, and suddenly, being a nerd was fucking the cool thing to be. Being a nerd was fucking in, how you say. And all of a sudden, me with my impressive knowledge of Marvel and DC and all that shit is popular. Me playing games is suddenly popular. And then it became a step further. It's like, you can make money playing games. I'm like, holy shit. Okay. Like, when I was a little kid, when I was a teenager, you couldn't fucking dream of getting paid to play video games. And now it's a reality. People are getting paid millions. Obviously, that's like at the top level. But still, just the fact that somebody can make millions of dollars playing a game is just fucking awesome. And, you know, on top of that, it kind of makes sense when you think about it. That this would happen eventually if you look back at it, because people have always watched other people play games. When I was a little boy and my dad used to come home from work and play games, I would sit and watch him with bated breath, and I would watch him play the shit out of those games. I honestly probably watched my dad play games more than I played them when I was a little kid. When I was younger and I would play games, my grandma would sit and watch me play, and she never played a single game in her fucking life, and she watched me play. And throughout, like, you can know all these other stories of somebody coming over and watching somebody else play and be like, oh my god, look at this game, and I want to play. So, as long as games have been around, people wanted to watch other people play. It's just, you had to be at somebody's house, so obviously you couldn't have a large audience, but then the internet came into play, and boom! I can be in fucking America playing, and you can be in Russia watching me. And yeah, I've totally had people pop up in my chats. Oh yeah, the cling ring. Fuck yeah.
That was a bold leap. A surprise well now that you are... My thank I...
Let me see what you're saying. Yeah, no, that's true. I can see that, you know, to see another culture, to be part of another thing, to travel the world. But at the same time, I do love my country, and I feel like a lot of people should just see America. It's like there's so much here. Yeah, I get that. Honestly, shit has gotten real fucking dicey. Did you hear about Poland? Oh boy. Okay, so Poland is part of NATO. NATO is our allies. Now, part of the agreement of NATO is they help us and we help them. If something happens to one of our countries that are in NATO, America is literally bound to come to their defense if they ask for it. That's what being part of NATO is. Well, borders Poland. Like, they touch each other. Well, Russia made an oopsie-daisy earlier today. They fired a missile at the Ukraine border, which Russia's been firing a lot of missiles, and they missed, and they hit Poland and killed 2 people. Now, this is worrying and sad for a number of reasons. Number 1, 2 innocent people died. That's obviously shitty, but honestly, and I'm not trying to sound callous, that's nothing compared to what could have happened, because it's a fucking missile. But the thing is Poland took a step back and took a deep breath, because they could have immediately called America to war with Russia over that. It's called Article 5. And basically, in the NATO Article 5 is, we were attacked, come to our aid. And America would have had to, and so would the rest of NATO. And that would have immediately kicked off World War III. Not even a joke. Because NATO makes up most of the world. So it would be most of the world against Russia and China. Thankfully, they did not do that. Poland is speaking with Putin and Biden, and it looks like they're going to let it go because it was an accident, and only 2 people died, and I know 2 people dying is shit, but you have to understand it was a missile. It could have killed hundreds. It could have killed thousands of people. So honestly, they got off lucky that it only killed 2 people. Right? Demon Soul. Woo! But yeah. We are all super lucky that Poland was being such a bro and basically decided to let it go, because if they didn't, they would have started World War III. And honestly, I can kind of see why they were upset. But, I mean, you know, and it just makes Russia look bad. I mean, it was a colossal fuck up. Yeah. Especially because, you know, if World War III actually happens, it would be fought with nuclear weapons. And as I'm sure I don't need to already tell you, once we go nuclear, that's it. Game over. So, like I said, Poland, honestly, was being a total fucking bro, a giga chad, and let it go. Because if they didn't, things would have got really bad for the rest of everyone else. Really quickly. So, props to Poland for just being a fucking champ about the whole thing. Yeah. Well, I mean, when you think about it, man, even the thought of an atomic bomb is just fucking insane. Because it's literally, it's I'm trying to figure out a way to put it. It's a fucking atom. That's all it is. It's a fucking atom being split. And when you realize what one atom being split can do, and you realize that we're made up of millions of them, it's the equivalent of using a penny to make a massive explosion. Yeah, exactly. I mean, shit. I mean, literally, dude, these atoms are so fucking small that they cannot be seen with the naked eye. And yet, they possess the power to literally destroy the Earth. But in all fairness, it really is what you do with it. Because we can also use nuclear power to pretty much have power for the rest of eternity, just without hurting the planet. So nuclear power is also like a truly green fuel. So nuclear power can do terrible things and it can do great things. It really is just a matter of what you do with it. And unlike gas, unlike all these other types of fuel that leave an impact on the planet, nuclear energy is 100% clean. It leaves no waste. You can literally power the entire world without hurting the Earth. Yeah, no, I totally get it, man. But that's just something that, honestly speaking, you can't avoid. Yeah. If there's something in this world you can count on, it's that if there's something good, people will abuse it. Doesn't matter what it is. People will find a way to abuse it. It's like that saying, you know, every group has that one asshole. Hey, no, it's cool, man. You have a good one. Hope you have a great day, great night, whatever, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The monument.
Ah, shit, I think I went too... Yeah, I went too far. Fuck.
Once.
trade with your souls. You come back alive.